All right, y'all. So it's a little weird being up this early. It's literally only 11 o'clock, and I've been out for like 2 hours already. Good morning, y'all. So, I'm gonna do something that I almost never do, and I'm gonna go up and get some breakfast. I'm up early enough that they're still serving breakfast. It's only actually a little bit after 9. We had the time change, so normally it would be 10, but that extra hour has made it so that I'm up early enough and actually dressed and sort of feeling hungry enough to eat. So I'm gonna go get some breakfast, see what the breakfast buffet is like. I missed the sit down breakfast that ended at 9. Do y'all do the early morning breakfast, like where you go actually to the restaurant and sit down and have table service and all that stuff? Let me know. Is that a thing? Because there's no way I could get up early enough for that and be hungry and wanting to eat at that time. But anyway, everybody's different though, right? But anyway, yeah, since I got to bed a little early last night, I'm up a little early this morning, and that's a good thing because breakfast. Here we go. We'll talk soon.
So I made my way out of my room and to the staircase and up to deck 15, which is where the Marketplace buffet is located. It was definitely really crowded in there at this point, so I made my way all the way through the buffet to the back end. They have a buffet down there that not as many people go to. It was certainly a hectic experience going through the buffet at that time of morning, but I filled my plate with anything and everything that looked good and ate that before making my way back down to my room.
All right, so I'm gonna head up to the pool now. That's what's next on the agenda. I really liked the breakfast buffet. I thought it was nicely equipped. It was crowded, definitely. That's why I didn't get a whole lot of footage, at least not today. I'll try and go back and get some at some point. Maybe I'll do breakfast again. But anyway, the stuff repeats though. So I found it beneficial to go all the way to the back. There wasn't as many people back there. And that's also where the alfresco dining is. So if you like to eat outside, that's where you go. There's a whole outdoor section in the back of the ship and or front of the ship. I don't know. Something, wherever. I think it's the back. Must be, right? Yeah, it would be the back. So, anyway, yeah. Pool stuff next. Reindeer games. Here we go. We'll talk soon.
Jerry, the lady who I'd met from the Facebook group, actually got up early and saved me a lounger, which I thought was super kind of her. Because even though I got up before 9 in the morning, that's actually still too late on a sea day if you want to get a lounger. And it was perfect because she got our seats right across from the pool bar, so we were able to go back and forth from there and drink and lounge and soak up the sun and people watch. And I believe she had a book that she was reading at one point. Maybe that's something I should start doing, bringing a book with me. And as you can see, as we moved towards the later part of the morning, the pool deck got pretty crowded, and soon it was time to do some pool games, so they set up all kinds of tossing games and things like that. And I thought about participating, but decided to just watch other people do it instead.
All right, y'all. So it's a little weird being up this early. It's literally only 11 o'clock, and I've been out for 2 hours already. But I'm just lounging by the pool. My friend Jerry saved me a lounger, and so I came to the restroom and thought that I would update you all in a place where there's not loud music and stuff. It's a little loud in here because it's the indoor pool or whatever, but they have the top open, so it's pretty much just an extension of the regular pool deck. They just had some pool games, as you probably saw, and yeah, I'm gonna go get some water and maybe another alcoholic beverage and go lounge some more, but yeah, we'll talk soon.
So after that, I made my way back out to the main pool deck and over to the Atmosphere bar, which is where I'd made friends with pretty much all the bartenders at this point. And I sat there chatting for a little bit and grabbed myself a Bloody Mary and then made my way back across over to the loungers.
So they're doing some sort of game or activity right now. We're not sure what, but I was sitting here with Jerry, who I think I've mentioned already. She was nice enough to save me a lounger, but she just got pulled up, so we're gonna see what it is. And we'll talk soon.
So Jerry went over and joined the rest of the people that had been selected for the game. I was glad that I didn't get selected because then I got to film parts of it. And basically it was like musical chairs, but with hats. So you'd have a hat on your head and then you would pass it to the next person and so on and so forth. And they didn't have enough hats for everyone. So when the music stopped, if you weren't wearing a hat, you were out. And they did multiple rounds until they crowned a winner. Jerry made it pretty far, but she didn't win. But it looked like she had fun nonetheless. And then after the games were over, they had a dance class, which is actually something they offer offer a lot on MSC, so if you're a dancer or you want to learn how to do certain dances, that's probably a good activity for you. After a while, Jerry said she was going to go down and relax in her room for a little bit, so I made my way to the pub and had a couple of rounds of beer in there and hung out with the bartenders who I'd met in there as well, and chatted with strangers around me as I do before making my way back down to my room to get ready for dinner.
All right, y'all, dinner time. I'm wearing this getup because it's my favorite. It looks so good on me, and the trick is that it's a little bit cheaty because it's actually really easy to put on, so that's why I wear it all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna go to dinner, but like dining room dinner, for the first time this whole cruise. So hopefully my table mates are ready for all this because I haven't met them yet. And yeah, but we'll reflect on that later. But it's dinner time. I'm hungry. I didn't eat lunch. I skipped lunch because I decided to have drinks instead. I'm not like super drunk, but I got a little bit of a buzz. So it's been a good sea day so far. I have to take it easy this evening because my excursion tomorrow is so early, so I can't be drinking too heavily tonight. But, you know, good day so far. Food next. And of course, I'll take you with me. We'll see what we see. We'll do what we do. And we'll talk soon.
After dinner, it was back out to the pool bar because, you know, why not? And I got out there initially just before sunset, but I stayed there for several hours. At one point, some of the people that I had met invited me to go back to the Horizon bar for nightclub stuff, but I actually had an early morning excursion and had already stayed out too late at this point. I decided it was time to go back to my room, but I thought I'd stop at the Marketplace buffet on my way back to grab a plate of food, and I made myself a sandwich, got some fries with some cheese sauce and some scrambled eggs before making my way back down to my room to get ready for bed.
All right, y'all, that's a wrap. It is about midnight, a little after midnight. I gotta get up early, like at 6:30 for my excursion tomorrow, but I'm gonna be tubing tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun, maybe. I actually booked excursions this cruise because I wanted to make sure that I did stuff for you all to see. I didn't have an excursion for NASA. Well, I actually did originally, and I canceled it, and then so tomorrow to Rios, and then there's a few more ports after that I have excursions at every single one, assuming I don't cancel anything. So yeah, the show tonight was like the musical one where they did like Phantom of the Opera and Cats and whatever else. I've seen that show before, so I didn't go. I finally met my table mates. They were great, quite a bit older than me, all of them. We're all solos, but I'm a solo in my 30s, and then the next person's in their 50s, and then after that, 2 in their 60s, and 1 in their 80s. So yeah, kind of crazy, but we hit it off. So, I mean, I'll go eat dinner with them every night from now on, moving forward. You know, that's one of the cool things, the things I like about cruising the most is meeting people and all that. So, I'm glad it was okay with my table mates, because I was worried, especially since I missed the first couple days. But anyway, bedtime, I'm tired. I'm only gonna get a couple hours of sleep, which sucks. As y'all know, I like to sleep in and stuff, so tomorrow's gonna be a little bit long and rough, but I'm sure I'll have time for a nap in the early afternoon or whatever, but we'll see what happens. I want to thank you all so much for traveling with me. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.